Welcome to this training video covering the coding and maintenance of special education data. Here you will be shown how to enter an ARD, maintain a student's instructional arrangement, and record assessments like the FIE and speech evaluations. There are a few features that make WebSmart ideal for tracking a student's special education enrollment history. First, the data is date-driven. This allows the software to keep a complete history of all special education changes for a student. The history is available at a glance by going to the Special Education screen. From here you are able to review the student's past instructional arrangements as well as any associated coding without having to move to a different environment. Second, we have a collection of reports geared to fulfill the needs that are associated with special education enrollments. These allow you to easily verify that all required data recorded is accurate on the students. Let's look at adding an ARD to a student. First, we select the student from the Student Manager. Second, we open the Special Education screen. Next, we use the Add ARD button. The first date field is the date of the actual ARD. The next date fields are optional. Parental Notification field is the date the parent was notified of the ARD. Student Referral field is the date the student was referred to receive special education services. The Original ARD field is used to show when the first ARD was ever performed on the student. Once this is entered, it will default for all additional ARDs. The handbook date refers to when the handbook was given to the parents. Next, we must define the primary disability. The first time an ARD is added, you will see nothing beyond this item. Now we can complete the ARD, including additional disabilities if needed, interpreting services, and other indicators. We can also add disability services if they are provided by clicking on Manage Services. Simply check the appropriate boxes for the student and update this section. We then update the ARD. When additional ARDs are added, you will only need to edit the existing data to match the results of the new ARD. As you can see, all previous information will default for you. Now let's set the student's instructional setting in accordance with the ARD we just recorded. This is handled in the enrollment history portion of the screen. To do this, we use the Change Status button. Now we'll use the drop menu to select the proper instructional setting and the speech code and deaf code if applicable. Now you will see two date fields. We will only use the first to record the date the student begins receiving services under this instructional setting. Leaving the to date blank indicates that this is the current enrollment. The last step is to update to record the enrollment history. If, after future ARDs, this information needs to change, this will be done by using the Change Status button to set the effective date that the new arrangement begins. It is not necessary to record a new enrollment if the information does not change. Now let's look at how to add an assessment to a student. This is a simple process that will be used for all assessments. We will use the Add Assessment button to record the entry. We must also supply the date at which the assessment was given and update the entry. Lastly, we need to look at how to handle the data when a student is no longer being served in special education. We refer to this as exiting the student. To exit the student from special education, we will click on the Edit button for the last entry in the enrollment history. This allows us to enter the stop date or the last day the student was served in special ed. We just update to record this and save the record on the student. This is the first time we have used the Edit button. That is because it is only used when exiting a student or to correct any data that was entered incorrectly. To add or make changes to special ed enrollments, the Change Status and Add buttons would be the proper actions to select. Now let's look at some reports. WebSmart provides reports to assist you in the verification of your special education data. Currently, these are available to you in the Legacy reports. As the report catalog is updated and upgraded, the reports will be moved into the Special Education group under Reports. First, we have the Special Ed Services Related Services listing. It is used to verify services for fall PEIMS. The Special Education Hours Detail Report gives a great reference for verifying all special education data. And the Student Handicap List gives a useful list for reviewing your current students' enrollments. We thank you for your time, and please check back with us for more videos covering additional processes in the system and additional changes. Thank you very much.